Okay, here are my top 3 job interview tips that will land you a job this year. Let's dive in. First, study the job description. Why is this my number 1 tip? It's because I remember a time when I used to never do this. I didn't even know it was a thing to do. And what do I mean when I say study the job description? First, I mean, when I click apply for that job, the second I click apply, if probably before I click apply, I'm copying and pasting the whole job description onto my own Word document, Google Drive document, whatever it may be. I'm copying and pasting it so that I have it and it never disappears from me. Okay, that's first thing. Then I apply for the job. Okay, then I go line by line and look at those tasks, those responsibilities, those duties, everything. Because what this does is it's jogging my memory on what it is that I have or have not done that's gonna fit into this job. If I have done it, I'm putting notes next to it, pointing out the things I have done, thinking about examples while I'm looking at it, just digging into it, studying it, researching it. That's what I'm doing. If there are things that I haven't experienced in this job description as I'm going line by line, I'm circling it or doing something, highlighting it in a different color or whatever it may be, so that I can go back, look at it, and think and just brainstorm about what is it that I have done that relates to this, if I haven't done this exactly. So you have to really be in tune with your past experience, your current experience, while you're going line by line. That is my number 1 tip, is to study and review that job description. The second tip is to practice your answers out loud at home. There's so many people who don't do this. When they get to the job interview, it is evident that this is the first time that they have said this answer. It's the first time that they've opened their mouths and said that. I know a lot of people at this point have heard of what muscle memory is. Somebody gonna have to put it in the comments below, but I know it's something called mouth memory or voice memory or something. But what it is your voice and your mouth gets used to saying something once you practice it over and over again. It's just like when you memorize a song, your favorite songs, and you don't have to think about it. You can be cleaning up, you can be doing whatever it may be, you can be driving in the car. It's second nature for it to come out of your mouth because you've heard it and you've said it so many times before. This is why I say practice your answers out loud. And you want to practice them out loud too, so that you could get a tone, get a rhythm, so that you're not talking super duper fast and stumbling off your words and getting choked up and spitting everything out and saying and all over the place. You don't want to do that. You want to practice so that you are able to pace yourself, so that you're clear, so that you don't lose anyone during your job interview. Third, you got to be confident. This is something that takes practice. For some people, it might take years. I will say for me, I feel like I've been confident for the last, 7 years. It feels like a long time, but it sort of feels like a short time. But I say that to say, you have to get confident about who you are, about what you bring to the table, and you have to get to a point where you feel like if someone doesn't like me for me, then forget them. Or as my daddy used to say, if someone don't like you for you, then screw them. Simply because you have to know, without being arrogant, without being like you better than folks, but you just have to have a knowing within yourself to know that I'm somebody and I'm confident and I'm giving it my best on this job interview. And once you become confident, that rubs off on people. The people who are interviewing will start to receive that energy and feel, you know what, this person, I like them. I like what they were given, you know. And if they don't, then guess what? That person wasn't for you. Those are my top 3 tips. Good luck. Subscribe for more.